No More Newbie here. It's day 13 of the 30-day noob improvement journey, and in this video I'm showing you a end game that I thought went particularly well, so stick around to the end to see how that goes. Okay, so apologies, it's been a little while since I released a day video for the 30-day noob improvement journey. I started doing a few Share Factory videos, and I've been spending a bit of time on those, so still doing the noob improvement journey, but just wanted to do a few tutorials as well, because a couple of people had asked how I did a couple of things, so I thought I might as well do a tutorial and show how that works. So day 13, the emphasis on this was just trying to get a good end game. Now, frustratingly, a few games before this I'd had some really good end games, and they would have been even better examples, but I was concentrating on building up at the end game and maybe maintaining high ground by using the tricks we've shown on previous videos about getting a higher level and building a platform above everyone else to have high ground. So you'll see an example of that at the end. Now this game starts at my favourite route, so if you haven't seen my three best landing locations, do have a look at that, because this one is by far, to my mind, the best. And even though this was before the changes recently in the map layout, it's this route is still absolutely fine to do, so do take a look at that, because you get like 11 chests straight off and full shield, and it's, you don't bump into too many people, so it gives you a real good chance of getting to end game and then obviously trying to get that win. So with this video, it starts off, we don't really see many people at all for the first bit, so I'm going to skip through parts of it, but I just wanted to show how we're building up to getting the loot and everything that we do, and do check out the routes for any other video, because it is really good. So I know I've done a endgame video before, so this is a little bit of a duplication of that, but I feel like I've learned a lot more since making that video, and just wanted to show you this game and see how effective it was just having the high ground. And I don't think the players that were in the end game were particularly great, so good players would have pushed me more and made things a lot harder, but it just worked out quite well in the end. So having a good end game, I think, starts with a good beginning. So starting off from the landing, it's landing in a good place, getting lots of materials, getting lots of loot, and getting full shield. So that's why the landing locations are so important, I think. And once you've fully looted and in a position, look at the mats I've got now, I don't need to farm anymore, I can just concentrate on the end game. Now this one guy's a bit of a bot, so obviously easy to deal with there, but so starting from my mind is the most important thing, getting a good start. Now I'm still not good enough player to start in a busy place and have lots of fights and still come out alive, so I have to, I think to get a win I need to get somewhere that's quieter to land. So but that will change. I'm going to start trying to land at busier places and just get experience doing that, but unfortunately not been able to play Fortnite as much as I've wanted to, so that has still been a negative area in my game. So getting back to the tips, to my mind it is getting good at having a good landing, good start. If you're not bothered about how many kills you get, then you can loot up and just stay away from popular places, but stay ahead of the ring. So if you're keen on getting kills, then obviously you need to land in busier places, but you are likely to get killed, so it's weighing up what you want. And for me at the moment, I'm just trying to get more wins, and that means landing in quieter places, looking out for people and picking and choosing which battles you're going to take. So I did engage on people during this game, and but it's knowing when to choose the battle and when not to. So I think get a good landing, get a good start, get lots of loot, get all the weapons and stuff that you want, make sure you get full shield, and then make sure you stay ahead of the circle or ahead of the storm, sorry, and just try and pick and choose your fights. Now I just took a hell of a hit there. So I could, if I'd engaged, I would have most likely got taken out completely. So made sense to retreat and restart the fight really. So I've luckily here I found a chest, and that had a bazooka gun in it, so that allowed me to top up my health a lot more. So resetting the game, we just get ourselves sorted out and then go back into the battle and see where we're at. So we've got 5 players left here now. I could have gone straight in across the circle, but decided to go around the storm side, and hopefully won't have anyone sneaking up on me from this. So I'm looking into the circle rather than being in the middle of the circle and looking out, and that's helps a lot, rather than having people shoot you from behind, which is really frustrating when you get to end game and then someone snuck up behind you that you didn't see and they've taken you out. So with this I'm getting high ground, so I'm on the outside of the circle. I know I'm going to have to move in a moment, but getting some heights in, if I can look over and see if there's anyone there. I've got a sniper, so useful to be able to use. So looking at the weapons you have, always worthwhile. I know having a sniper in this instance is useful, and so I'm keeping an eye out now. There's something happening somewhere over there, and could take advantage of that. So we're keeping an eye on the storm. We know we've got to move in a minute. We're trying to work out where we're going to go next. Now I know that I've got a roof to my left that I can run down to if I want to, and that will be my route out rather than going back into the building when the storm's actually going across the building as it is. So we're running down, we're dropping down this side, again close to the storm, so we're not going to get shot from the back, and then we're just going to make our way into these fields so that we can't be seen for the moment, and no longer needing the sniper. It's just a case of coming out there. And now I did make the mistake here. I built on one ramp, which was really silly because that's obviously easy to get knocked down, and I realised the moment I did it. So I thought, well, I've got materials to burn, I might as well build up and just be ready to build another platform if I wanted to. So this is going to get knocked down because yeah, there we go. And so straight away building, and I've decided, right, I'm going to reinforce. I'm going to do a couple of pyramids, towers, and then I'm going to connect them together, and then gives me extra strength there, so if anyone knocks it down they have to knock down quite a bit more. And 3 people remaining, and got high ground. You'll see this in my other video where I was saying about moving across ground at height, so if you haven't seen that, do check that one out, because that's really useful for reinforcing platforms there. So at this point we're just looking around. Now we've got somebody else here which we've just seen. Now we're going to put pressure on them. The third person, I don't know where they are, and so they're going to be hiding in the grass, I think. So at the moment just keeping an eye out, but also just putting bits of pressure on this player here, and I don't want him to get too comfortable, but at the same time I'm keeping an eye on the storm. And this is just staying calm. We're moving around, hearing traps go down, so if I drop down I need to be aware of where those other traps are. So ideally I want to be staying at height here and trying to keep away from the ground level, because of those traps we don't know exactly where the others are. So other tips are having bandages and healables with you, so that if the storm pushes you in further, then you might need to grab those bandages, which is exactly what we need to do here. So I'm mindful of that, and I'm thinking, okay, at any point now I'm going to be needing to make sure I'm within the circle, but also ready to put bandages on if I need to, and it may well be that the people below don't have any bandages, and that will give me the advantage at the last point. So I'm putting pressure on so that this person hopefully can't move that freely, and then they're more distracted and not thinking about the storm so much. Now we saw one of the other traps there, so we know we definitely don't want to go down into that bit, and I'm actually trying to shoot a bit of it out there in case we do end up falling down. But now I need to just stay in this circle and be ready to put the bandages on, and that's what we need to do straight away there. So that's the win. So if you found any value on this video, then please do subscribe if you haven't already, and turn on notifications, and drop a like and a comment below, and do keep an eye out for my other videos. I do upload every week, and I do have some Share Factory videos out as well, so check those out, and thanks for watching.